Good evening, good evening, good evening. Aloha. Hope everybody is well this Sunday evening. Maria, Antoinette, Tracy, Brad. Hi, happy Mother's Day. How are you doing? Thank you, Brad. We're doing good, thank you very much. A little bit tired, but doing okay. Hey, Jules, Antoinette, Shalina. Hope you're well, my lovely lady. Yep, I'll be doing cards very shortly. Hey, Patricia from New Zealand, sending love across the water. Diane, Joyce, hope you're all well. Ooh, ask for a card. Just give me a minute. First person to ask for a card reading. Where has it gone? I can't see it now. It's gone up chat. So you know the rules on what to do for a card reading. Hi, Julie. Hey, Tracy. What you need to do. I've just got my COVID-19 shot yesterday, feeling lousy. Can cards tell me when I'll start feeling good again? Brad, you'll start feeling good in a couple of days, my lovely. With Shalina, weren't it, that put it first? Right, Shalina. Oh, yeah, I've got Shalina up. Hey, love my family. Hope you're well, my lovely. Brad, we've got our second one tomorrow. Not yet. No, sorry. On Wednesday, we've got our second jab. So if I'm looking a bit flushed, I've just got out of the shower. If it took us, we didn't really get any side effects, but we felt really tired for about a week. But normally it's between 24 and 48 hours that you do start feeling better if you're having a rough time. So I do hope that helps. Evening, Kirsty. Evening, Diane. Julie, Jenny. Gillian, good evening. Marie, Diane. Right, guys, I am going to start reading, and Shalina is my first one. My chat's just going to be flowing tonight. Normally what I do is I sometimes try and pause it, but I'm missing readings from YouTube when I do that. So you do need to keep commenting that you want a reading, and also please share out, my lovelies, if you don't mind. Good evening, Yolanda, my lovely. Yolanda's over on YouTube. Right, so let's start with the first card for Shalina. Doody little cards tonight. It's a new pack. It's actually one that John ordered for himself, but I've sort of like took a liking to him. So the card reads Knight of Discs. So there you go. Can you see your card, my lovely lady? Right, let's look at what's been happening then. I don't know why you've got as much armor around you, but it's like you're armored up, but you're deflated at the same time. So I don't know whether you've just come out of a battle or you're starting. To me, it looks like you've come out of a battle because you've got the headgears tucked back and laid back. So I do think that there has been some sort of arguments, but I'm not sure whether this is to do with money, because there's a big coin behind you, and the coin's really prominent. But this hasn't just affected you, this has affected somebody else, and it has brought I don't know whether the money situation's brought the downness, I don't want to say depression, because depression's a strong word to use, but you know that mood drop. It's really, but it's like affected two people and not just yourself. It's affected somebody else. I don't know what the reference to a lock is, but it's showing me like a padlock. So I don't know what the reference to the padlock is. I don't know whether that means you should start padlocking your money up, or whatever. But the money worries are going to be not solved, but they are going to get better slowly. It's not going to be a quick fix to the finances, though, because can you see the yellows behind? The yellows have got like circles within circles. So I'm going to say in about 2 to 3 months financials, everything should be okay, my lovely. I know there's been things bothering in your head because you've got the spikes coming off. So I don't think this is just a worry about money issues. I do think that this thing's going off within the family that you're also worrying about. Just be wary of your health and try not to carry too much anger. Start letting that anger go, my lovely lady. Next, we have got Diana. I'm ready to shuffle my cards. Evening, Steve. Hope you're okay. Evening, Marie. Just seen a large orb come from behind your back door. Be dust coming in from outside, Gillian. It'll be dust. Hey, Kirsty, you are lovely. Hope you're well. Kirsty, if those on YouTube, please keep commenting because Facebook outweighs YouTube and I only get to see the Facebooks. I have missed so much. That's why I've been here. Oh, I love my family. I hope you're well, Matt. I hope it's all sorted now. Diana, for you, you've got the works card. So again, for me, there's a triangle of 3. So this has got to be doing with 3 people. And again, to me, there's somebody with the initials. Don't know whether it's initials, but to me, it looks like an N. So I don't know if N. But it's funny because the card says no. You've got the N at the bottom and you've got the O at the top and it's saying no. For me, again, this is a new turning point. You've got 3 corners coming in. They've all got the wheels on and the wheels are going to start turning. But when the wheels start turning for you, it's going to push all the wavies, the wavy emotions or the waviness that everybody's been going through. It's like you're going to take off. It's like a spaceship kind of thing. So you're going to like move away. But it is going to be like a new beginnings kind of thing coming in for you, Diana. You're going to have 3 different circles working on different things. I don't know who it is though that feels like they're being pulled down or they're being like clawed. For some reason, I'm seeing like literally claws coming out. So I don't know why they get the feeling that they're being clawed or cut. I don't know where that's coming in. But yeah, for me, just keep moving. Diana, for you, the last 3 times we've read your cards, my love, like your cards have all just been saying changes are coming in. Just go with the flow. Don't hold back and just start moving forward, my lovely. Please, guys, don't start saying troll alerts because they're not trolls. Moderators do get rid of them when they come in. If they don't, I'll try if I keep seeing them commenting. But please just ignore them, guys, because it's just not worth it. They just come in, they're rude, and yeah. So please just ignore. But please don't use the word trolls because it is one of the most awfulest words I've ever heard. Where's my YouTube one? Kirsty. There we go. Kirsty, my lovely lady. The thing is, what you'll find is, if I'm reading for you every week when I come on, guys, the cards aren't going to say anything different. The tarot cards work. So it's like when I do a proper reading for somebody, it can be anything from up to 3 months, unless they're having a year's one. But it's normally a 3-month period. And I know when I'm going live, everybody wants a reading. But if you've already had a reading in the last couple of weeks, nothing's going to change in your cards. The same card will come out. The same information will come out because you're not allowing any changes to automatically come in. So just be aware, guys, if you keep putting you wanting readings and you had one last week or you had one week before, the cards may not say any different to what they said then. You do need to give the cards and the decisions you make in life time to work. But I would say every 3 months for a full reading and at least once a month for a normal card reading. That's my advice to those asking for readings coming through that have them week in, week out, because it is a bit difficult to read for you when it's that soon. And any decent tarot reader would tell you that as well. For you, my lovely Kirsty, we've got the Devil card. Look at that one in that doo-day. So the Devil card, let's see what we've got going off. I do feel like that there's been somebody, exercise has been coming in quite a bit. So I don't know whether it's a thought of exercise because it's in a bubble, Kirsty, but there's certainly definitely an exercise motion coming off. But there's a split decision. I'll show you where the split decision comes in. So there's somebody getting, I'm not going to say it's exercise, but there's somebody getting really ready and active to start making a bigger change, Kirsty, around you. So whether that's you or somebody else around you. But to be honest, this is your card, so it'd be you. So yeah, there's big changes coming, but you're ready. It's like you're sort of like preparing yourself to move, if that makes sense to you. You're like preparing yourself to make all these whatever it is with the movement side. But on the other side, it's still like a free-for-all. But there's three people, including yourself. So I don't know what's going on for you, but it does look like you're trying to push the two away. One's already fallen and you're like trying to push two away. So I don't know whether there's a change in circumstances around you that's friends related, or you're pondering stepping back from a certain few friends. You've got the goat, and the goat's actually quite a wise creature in this card. The third eye's open. So again, for the third eye being open, Kirsty, working on a spiritual basis. The third eye is, for me, I'm not sure whether you can communicate with spirits anyway, or you can do what I do, or you're an empath. I'm not quite sure, but there's definitely something to do with, I don't call it religion, do I? What do I call it? I've forgot my word. Spiritualism. So yeah, but do you know what? I think there's knowledge there of spiritualism, but it stems from two sides of family. So I don't know which side of family. I don't know if it's mum and dad's, well, obviously it's mum and dad's side of family, but this goes back further. I do look like there's a few spiders' webs. Just be careful not to get caught in them. There's definitely something to do with time, for something at what's happening around you now. Time is really important. Not sure what the time means. But there's definitely a time. The time, I don't know whether it's the timing with the friendships, but that's got to be an important thing at a specific time. There's healing coming to one side of your head, and there's healing coming across the chest. I don't know whether it's you that's suffering with the pain in the tummy area. It's just a bit higher than the tummy, though. It's about that much higher than your belly button. So I don't know what's going off there, but there's something happening around there, my lovely. But yeah, just make your decisions. So hang on, let me go back down now my comments. Kelly. Good evening, everybody. Evening, Andrew. Don't forget to share out for me, my lovelies. So like I said, these are a different set of cards. This one's the strength card, my lovely Kelly. So, Kelly, for you, I do feel there's a balance coming in around you, but you've got the sunshine at one end, and at the bottom end, you've got like the moon. So there's something to do, sun and moon. So to me, I don't know whether there's some sort of light or dark to somebody's behavior around you, but it's like you're the center. So to me, I think this energy is coming in around you. I think it's good and a negative energy both at the same time. And I think you'll know who this person would be, obviously. But it's like they've got good. 1 minute they're good, but the next minute it's like they change character, and then they like come back good. And I do feel that you are putting, you're like putting a barrier up. I don't know if you can see it, Kelly, but behind the card there's like a star. You know, like behind all the lines here. There's like a star behind, and I feel like you're that star, but you're putting some form of protection up around you from this person here that's been the Jekyll and Hyde kind of character. There's such a strong connection, though, to this person. But it's like it's like, I don't know, it's not like you can't get away from them, but it's like they can be very overpowering around you at times, Kelly. And I do think you've had to put a stop to certain things. I don't know whether you've put a stop to certain things or he's put I'm saying he, it could be a she. But it's like they've put a stop to certain things, or they've stopped you. Oh, I don't know whether but there's been stops put in way, Kelly, if that makes sense to you. But just be careful of this Jacqueline person, because when they're good, but when they turn, they turn. But you can't be kept in a cage, if that makes sense to you, Kelly. I'm not sure if it will do. But again, it's the strength card, so that's what it's coming for you, my lovely. Love my family. I bought gym gear, started walking and joining gym next week, and I've been really into spiritual stuff and great reading. Oh, you're welcome, Kirsty, my lovely. Love my family. There we go. This is better. I'm getting my YouTube and my Facebook on tonight, so I'm not going to miss anybody. I think it's because I freeze my chat sometimes, and yeah, it can be a pain in the backside when I do that. So for you, love my family, we've got the failure card coming in. That doesn't mean failure, but what it does show me, and you did put it in chat that you have been having a rough time. This would show me that you've been having a rough time, because the card is literally all blue. Right, let's have a look. But to me, there's been emotions of the heart, there's been emotions of the head. I do feel, though, some of this is family related, because I'm getting the leaves coming in off the tree. I think I don't know whether you've had to do it or it's what you're doing, but you're having to put things into perspective into your head. And I think once you've got everything into perspective, then everything will work out. But I'm going to pull you another card, my lovely, because I know you've already put that in chat that what we're happening, and I don't want to be led by what you put in chat. So I am going to pull you another card and see what's going to happen next for you. So, love my family. The next card, we've got the gain card, which to me would actually match up with that one, because you've got the failure and the gain. So the gain, obviously the gain's going to follow. So things are going to work out. But again, if you look at this card, you've got exactly the same thing as what you had on this card. Can you see your circles? You've still got your circles. This is good because it's a follow-on. This is right good for a follow-on card. But it's telling you that once you've got into the right place, the mind needs to be sorted first. Then the mind of somebody else needs to be sorted. And then there's everything else that's going to be sorted. Then you've got you're going to be centered. You're going to find your grounding, and it's going to work out. You need to be more wiser in future, because we've got the picture of the owl coming in. So you need to be more wiser. There is going to be somebody new coming in. And this person is going to be quite a good person to have around. They've got a yellow kind of aura coming in. So this new person that's going to be coming in will be a good asset to have around you. Again, there's still going to be a bit of this that follows with you, but it's going to be more. It's going to be more to the back of the mind rather than the front of the mind, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Tracy, no, I haven't read for you. Should stay in chat, missus. Maria Reader. Bye-bye. Look. That's all we have to do. For you, we've got the Knight of Swords, Tracy. Definitely taking flight, so you're definitely on the move. You're definitely going to be moving. But as you're coming away, there's 3 coming back. So I don't know what the 3 coming back would be, but there's like 3 birds coming back in. But you're definitely letting things go from your back. You've been carrying a lot of weight. I feel like you've been carrying somebody else. But it's like at the minute, they're now going to spread their wings. I don't know whether it's something that you've done or it's just like you're saying to them, right, this is time, I've got to give it up, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, but there's definitely you're going to be, this person's reliant on you a lot, Tracy, and it's time they find the wings and move on. Again, they've got a green and yellow. Do you know their aura is a really good aura? They're not very they're not a bad person, but I just think they need to learn to stand on their own 2 feet, and you need to stop being a pack horse and carrying everything on you. Like I said, I think that I don't know whether the 3 have already left home, and if 4 would be a number around you. I'm not sure, Tracy. But yeah, just keep going the way you're doing. You've got the light and the blue skies coming in around you. But yeah, just let this person stand on their own 2 feet. Wants to do that, everything will be fine. They'll be fine. You'll be fine. And yeah, everybody can move on. Hiya, Cynthia. If your name disappears on screen, please type again. There we go. So, reading for Cynthia. Guess who's back? Back again. I think this is Cynthia, actually. Hiya. Hyacinth. Let's give her a read. Hyacinth, for you, we've got the Princess of Discs. I do think that the family behind on both sides, I don't know whether it's a close-knit family or not, but it seems the trees are very bare. To me, a family that's a very loving family comes with loads of green trees, but doesn't mean it's not a loving family, but there's not a closeness within families. So there's distances on both sides, mum and dad's side of family. There's a distance between family members. But the roots are strong, if that makes sense. So they're very grounded. So to me, looking at the card now, they're very grounded. The family's grounded. But I'm going to say that there is distances between both mom and dad's side on family. There's a 2 coming from you, so I don't know what the 2 is relevant for you. But I don't know whether there's been a split in your family, because it's like your family tree's going into 2 as well. So I don't know whether within your family there's been a split. So I don't know whether you've split from a partner. But there's definitely that split coming in. You're carrying a lot of, you've got like, the card's showing hair in plaits, but it's like showing really long hair. And it's got a reddish colour to the hair. To me, I feel like, and there's something going off within the head. I don't know whether you're very closed off, but there's, or what's going on, but there's definitely something going on around the head, but it's weighing heavy. I've got the red drapes coming down. I do think that there's definitely issues going on around the head, because the hair's, that's how I'm just receiving that one. There's also issues, I'm going to say, around the tummy area and the chest area with you. There's something as well with the yin and yang that's very significant to you, for the yin and yang type thing. But you're facing downwards in the card. So to me, the expression on you, I can't read the expression on your face. It's like you're concentrating too much on one thing. I don't know whether that makes sense to you or not, but it's like you are concentrating too much on the yin and yang. But yeah, I do feel as well, though, you're being very wrapped up in cotton wool. So I don't know who it is around you that's wrapping you up in cotton wool, but there's definitely that cotton wool wrapping in. But yeah, the yin and yang. I mean, to me, I'm not even sure what yin and yang means. I know the meaning of the card, but it'll mean something different to you. But to me, you're focusing too much on the yin and yang when you should be focusing on other things. But also, yeah, the sheep, it's like you're being wrapped up in cotton wool, and it's time to step out of that cotton wool and find yourself. Mel Moy, hello from AJB Paranormal in Malaysia. Hello, my lovely. Hope you're well. Hope you're out investigating and catching good things. Secrets of mine have really bothered me of late, the fairness of it. Right, my lovely. But yeah, there's definitely, like I say, you're definitely being sheltered, wrapped up in cotton wool. For you, my lovely, we have got the success card. If you can see that. So, what's appertaining here then? So for me, in this card, there's some healing coming in around you. There's also an angry situation. It's not an angry situation. I think because it's an orangey colour. It's not a red colour, but it's turning red on the ends. There's a situation that keeps coming round around you, and it's definitely to do with don't know whether this would be a daughter, but it's a female anyway. But to me, I don't know whether it's daughter, younger female. So a bit younger female, whether it's daughter or a sister to you. But there's definitely something going off around her. But it's something that's like, it's like on a loop. So it's like continuously happening. So they're doing something, then they stop, then it starts, and then it's it, and then it's like back, and it's just like round in a big circle. Lots of opportunities coming up though around you. I don't know what the numbers. There's a 5 and a 4. So I don't know whether what 5 and 4 have to do around you, but they're on the card. For me as well, I think you absorb energies because you're sort of like zapping at everybody's energy. Just make sure you've got that protection up around you. Not from paranormal, not from that, just that to protect your energy from people's energy, if that makes sense, my lovely. Steve. Just keep commenting, guys, and I promise I will try and get with all of you. I'm hoping next week I will be joined with another tarot reader, so you can get 2 different perspectives on the tarots. For you, my lovely, we have got the Emperor card, Steve. I'm seeing tulips in the hand, Steve, so I don't know whether there's an anniversary coming up because there's tulips, because there's a bunch of flowers anyway in your hands. There is somebody in spirit stood at the side of you. In fact, you've got 2 people in spirit at the side of you. You've got one on your mum's side. You've got one on your dad's side. I do think, I don't know which side's which, though. One went a long time before the other, though. Let me show if I can. I don't know if you can see them. They're like 2 birds sat at top, Steve. I don't know if you'll see them on card. But they're sort of like watching over your shoulder. There's something to do with preening and swans that's coming in. Now, I know you did good to see swans the other day, and yeah, that does, but that's not what. I don't think that's significant at all. Don't know what it's to do with the crescent moon. There's something to do with a crescent moon on both these people that are coming in. But do you know, I don't know whether I've got it wrong. I don't know whether there's a connection to how these two people passed in spirit, because they're both holding, the one did go a long time before the other, but they're both holding the same symbols. So I don't know whether there's a connection to how these two passed. Because they were on opposite sides, I would have said separate sides at family. But because I've just noticed like the crescent moons within them, one went a long time ago and then one's passed recently. But they're like passed from same condition. So I don't know if that makes sense. There's healing coming to the side of you, that's like your shoulder all the way down into your stomach, Steve. I don't know if also you're having issues with your legs at the minute, because the legs, I can't see your legs, and they're sort of going at the side. There is a family shield though coming into play. So I don't know what the family shield represents for you. And the number 3, you've got number 3 on the cards. But apart from that, Steve, I think everything's okay. I think you finally made the decision that you needed to make. You're no longer looking back. You're holding that focus and you're going straight forward. The flowers, I think, are for somebody that's crossed in spirit, just because you've got in your head at the minute, you've got like a pink bow. So I don't know if there's a female's energy in spirit. And that's what you're thinking of at the minute. But I think that's where the flowers are resembling. I do feel though you do take too much on, and I think the aches and pains that your body's healing is from what you're taking on. Because there's just little things all over your body that do take it on, Steve. But yeah, that's for you, my sweets. Who's next? Rebecca. Hope you're well, Rebecca. Rebecca, for you, you've got the lust card. Woohoo! Spiritually wise, Rebecca, you're opening up to more. You're getting that stronger connection with the energies above. You can see that connection coming in there. So you've definitely, on that spiritual journey, you're definitely opening up more to what's going on around you. Still got a long way to go, but you're definitely moving up, if that makes sense. Just be careful, because there is somebody around you that is, again, acting like a nice person. But I do feel that they're taking away some of your energy. I don't know what it is with the... I don't know if it's blood cells, Rebecca, but I don't... To me, they look like red cells. So I don't know what it is that's coming in around you that's to do with blood. I don't know whether it's blood cells or they're like little red dots all over. I don't know if you can see them on the card. Also something to do with the hands, because I'm seeing 2 hands being presented. So I don't know whether you're going through some health issues at the minute, Rebecca. But there's definitely energies coming in. The Lion to me is the strength. So it is you finding your strength, but I think you're finding strength from spiritual, from your on a religious aspect of it. I think you're pulling in strength from that way. Don't know what's going on in the belly, Rebecca. There's definitely something going on in the tummy area. I don't know, Rebecca, if there's going to be some sort of baby news coming in soon. Might not be with you, but you're definitely going to be hearing the baby news. I don't know whether this is linked to, but there's definitely, again, there's something. But there's a gift coming from heaven. You can see, well, not from heaven, but there's gift. I think it's going to be like a gift. Because you can see it coming down, but you can see the bump on the belly as well. So, yeah. You have to let me know. But again, just be careful with your hands and your feet. I don't know what's going off around there, my lovely. Where are we? Victoria. Bye, Rebecca. I hope you're all right, my lovely. For you, my lovely lady, we've got the Virtue card. 3 anniversaries coming up straight away around you, Victoria. So there's definitely 3 anniversaries going off. This is a new pack of cards. So you have to bear with me while I'm trying to study what I'm seeing. I am seeing the 3 tulips, so I don't know. But again, to me, that is definitely anniversary. And the letter V, I don't know, V, bloody Victoria, but I'll show you that on card anyway. The V's there down at the bottom of the card. Underneath, there's a lot of orange and yellow coming in around you. I do see that you've been having bouts of anger, though. But it's like one tiny little thing has turned into a big thing around you, Victoria. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, like when we have an argument over, I don't know, who's making a cup of tea. It's like a little thing like that that's causing. I don't say wait. It's just like something little that's becoming big. If that makes sense to you, my lovely. It's like you're having waves of. I don't want to say temper tantrums, Victoria, but it's like that kind of temper tantrum. I'm just going to pull another card as well, just because with that one, there's not much. I'm a picturesque kind of person, so if I can't see much in card, I will pick another card. Like I said, for that one, I just know that something little is turning into a bigger thing than what it should. So for this card, we've got the adjustment card. So maybe you are having to adjust to something new coming in around you. Like I said, just keep an eye out on that little thing, though, becoming a too big a thing. I do feel. I know you've just put something in chat. I can't see it now. It's gone. But I know you put something. But this is showing you're all in blue. Don't know what the initial A and N means, but there's an A and an N connection coming in somewhere. I do feel there is depression around you. You've got the blue in the depression coming in. But let me see what else I can see. I feel like you're in chains. And it's like, you're stuck in one place. You've got to break the chains. You've got to break the routines. You've got to start fighting, Victoria, and you're doing it for you. You're getting a lot of healing coming in, and there is going to be changes. But the thing is, it won't change till you start changing. You need to fan out your energy. I don't know if there's some health issues going off with like. It's like all the way down the back, I think, and it's coming in like into the shoulders. I don't know whether it's health issues or this is like a stress condition. It's like all spikes. I don't know whether you're getting pains in your arms and down your back through stress-related issues. There's definitely a weighing coming in on your head, though, and this you really need to get that sorted. You need to. It's like a ball of blue. You can see the ball of blue inside your already blue head. But the ball of blue for me, that's really big. This is something that you really need to try and get sorted. You're clutching at a sword in your arms, and all you've got to do with that sword is flick it forward and you'll cut your chains. But at the minute, it's like you're holding back for some reason. I don't know what you're holding back for, but you're definitely holding back. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Once you break free, it's all yellow light behind you. So once you can get out of this situation and get this sorted out, you will feel so much lighter. I think you've sorted some out because you're feeling a little bit lighter, but you've still got more weights to come up, my lovely. Where are we? Diana? I could see sharp pain. Your arms, they were like just spikes. But your arm, it's sort of like your arms are connecting it right down your back, Victoria, my lovely. Oh, bless you, Victoria. My inbox is always open, my lovely, if ever you need to talk to a stranger. Well, I'm not a stranger, but you know what I mean. Somebody that's not got any go on, connections to anybody. I don't know. You know what I mean. a shoulder to listen to. For you, my lovely Diane, we have got the defeat card coming in. Just because it's called a defeat card doesn't mean it's a defeat card. Right. Woo. Anniversary just passed. Because the tulip is facing downwards. There is an anniversary just passed. There is a connection coming back in, though, between you and somebody else. This person, I think you've already known, but there's a strong connection and a strong connection coming back in, Diane. I feel like you're putting a jigsaw puzzle together, Diane. I think that's how I'm feeling with you at the minute. There's so many different pieces that need to be put back together. But it's like every time you're putting something back together, it's like something happens and it breaks it. And I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's like every time somebody's anniversary is coming up, Diane, it's like as soon as the anniversary is, it's like all them pieces of like being smashed all over again. So for me, I think it's more an emotional level, I think, for you that's going off right now. But don't give up building them pieces together. Keep putting them jigsaws together, because some pieces are actually sticking, Diane. They're not actually falling back off, but it's just going to be a slow process, if that makes sense, my loves. Diane, hope you're well, my lovely. Alison, I will try and get to you shortly, my lovely. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in a funny mood. Not a funny ha-ha mood. Just in my head. I've got Lindsay's bubble going on, and it's sort of like, it's just a happy place to be. I think it's called lack of sleep. That's made my brain go a bit skewy. For you, my lovely lady, we've got the peace card, Diane. So, what's going off? Two windmills. Don't know what a windmill connection comes in for you, but it's like a windmill going. It's like the windmills are going round. For you, for me, with you, it's like you're on the same path all the time, Diane. It's like you're going straight down through the middle, straight down through the middle, and straight down through the middle. You're quite happily okay in that routine that you've got going. Don't get too comfortable, because things are about to change. There's going to be two people coming in around your eye that's gonna disturb that little bit of the straight, like the normalness that you like, the routine, let's say, the routine you've got going. Yeah, somebody's going to come in to ruffle, not in a bad sense. These two people that are coming in, it's like they're all coming in, but you're all going to meet in the middle. So I don't know if that's making sense to you, but it's like you're all going to meet in the middle. I do think that you've all got a really strong connection to whatever it is drawn you together. Because I do think you have been drawn together. It's not. I don't know whether this is this isn't an old friendship. This is something that's new, I think. When you meet up, it's going to be like a flourish of flowers. So there's definitely going to be, you're going to excel. Things are going to change, but your routine, you'll still be okay with your routine, but things are going to change to knock you off that routine, but all in a good way, my lovely, all in a good way. No worries, my lovely lady. Bethany, how are you, my lovely lady? Is it a new hobby that you've got going, Di? Is it something new that you've started doing? Because it's like a connection that you've made from a hobby type thing, I think. So it's like them two people are going to be coming in. But they've got the same interests. For you, my lovely, we have got the Magus. The Magus card. Never even heard of these cards. We've got the Magus card coming in. Ooh, somebody's got you on. Now, is it you who got them or? I honestly don't know this one. Somebody has got somebody on a pedestal and think the sun shines out of the backside. And this person, I think it's you've put somebody on a pedestal. But this person is just be careful. This person is a shiny yellow gold. And it's like, yeah, they can it's like they've got a magic lamp and they're gonna produce this and they're going to produce that and they're going to make promises, and I think in the heart it's good, but I don't think they're showing the true character, Bethany. I don't think that this person's I think they're making a lot of promises around you that can't be kept, but it's just their way of sort of like trying to fit in, as people do. I don't even know if you've already caught this person or know what this person is doing, because you're like at the bottom and it's like you've got your fist up and it's like it's like you're shouting at them with your fist kind of thing. You know, it's not a fist fight, obviously, but I think this person is, and it's like they've got an heart of gold, but they're making false promises around you. So it's like, I promise you we can do this. I promise I can get this. I promise I can do this. I promise I can do that. There is a snakiness to this character, but not in a bad way. So just make sure that you are aware of everything, because I think also what they're telling you, they're telling everybody else around him, and it will backfire. Why does it look like you've got three hands? It's not three hands. It looks like you're trying to juggle a lot of stuff, and it's like you're having to use your feet as well. It's like you're taking so much on and so much on. You ain't got enough. You ain't got enough arms to juggle what you're doing, and it's like you're having to use your feet to juggle as well, because of everything you're taking on. That is going to start having a health effect on you anyway. But there's definitely, I can't even see your head. I can only see like the back, and the back of me, it looks like an armadillo. It looks like that you've got a hard shell, Bethany, and I don't know what that's. I don't know whether the hard shell is because of everything you're carrying, or the hard shell is that you're wise enough to know this kind of person's energy anyway. But that they're making. Oh, you'll have to let me know, my lovely. Do you do pregnancy conceiving readings? I don't, Amber. To be honest, a pregnancy reading for me. Don't find out what you're having. Just let it all be a surprise. Let it all be a surprise for you when little one comes. Just enjoy as much as being pregnant as you can. And just go with it. Don't let any cards dictate to you anything about your pregnancy, anything about anything else to do with how you are. Because one thing I do know, every pregnancy is different. Whether you've had 1 child, 2, 3, or 4, could have even had 10. Every pregnancy, the feeling is different. Every outcome is different. And there is no that you can't say that you're gonna have a quick labour, my lovely, and you're gonna be in and out within half an hour. No, because I could tell you that, and you could be in labour for 3 days, and then you lump me down and want to shout at me because I told you were gonna have a pain-free labour. But yeah, so for me, just enjoy being pregnant, my lovely lady. And Christine, yes, my loves. Yeah, and just enjoy. Don't listen to cards. Don't listen to anybody. Just enjoy being pregnant. Just bear with me a second while I just remove this one. Yeah, dear. Right, my lovely Lisa, we have got the Ace of Swords for you. So what's happening around you? Do you feel like you've just gone through a bit of a rough time? In fact, I still think there's a rough time. I feel like you've gone through a rough time and then you've come out of it, Lisa. But then it's like the rough time starting to come back in again. But it's like coming in spits and spats. You can let me show you on your card. You can see where you've come out of the roughness, and then it's like gone into the like smooth, where everything seems to be okay. But now it's like an eggshell and things are starting to crack around. Now I don't know whether the cracking of the eggshell is a frustration that's coming in that's happening around you, or whether it's rough times trying to sneak back in, but you're sort of like fending them off. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting. Don't allow the dark times to take back over, Lisa, because you're stronger than what you think. I don't know where the number 3 connects to you, but I've got the number 3 coming in on the card. What else am I seeing? Keep your mindset positive. Just focus your mind. So I'm trying to read what words it says on Y and A. Or Y and A. Yeah. I feel like your grip's very tight, like, and it's like you're not going to get dragged back into it. Keep that sword up, keep fighting, and keep it pointed. The people that you've got around you now are good people to have. You can see your network up here, and these people will help you. So allow them in. Don't start taking it all on your own and letting things pile up. But because the eggshell's cracking, start bringing people in that you trust to start helping you sort situations or your mind out. Don't let it get back to where it was, my lovely. Christine. Chantal, it's difficult for me to connect to one person, but what I do, and I haven't done it for a while on main page, so keep a lookout for it, Chantal. What I do is I work with my pendulum, and with the pendulum, I don't do it like a lot. I work with the pendulum quite different to what it's not just the yes and no answers. I try and get information that you know. It sometimes can take about 10-15 minutes to build up a connection. Sometimes I can't connect at all and I have to move on to somebody else. But look at Chantal for when I come on, and I will do my pendulum one night this week. Keep an eye out on page for when I'm doing pendulum, and I will try and get you a reading with your sister when I do it that way, my lovely. It's easier than for me, it's easier than trying to connect through cards. I can connect through cards. I just haven't got my right cards with me to connect at the minute. Yeah, but watch out for me doing pendulum this week. So, Christine, my lovely, what have we got for you? Oh, Christine, yin and yang, changes coming in. Definite changes coming in. These are going to knock you for 6. I don't know why the number 4 is relevant to this, but there's definitely changes coming in. So I don't know if there's going to be 4 changes coming in, and it's going to be huge change. There's definitely going to be a slight confrontation. Christine, I feel, because it's like it might be good for you. It might not be good for you, but it's good for them, or it might be good for you, but not them, and it's going to cause a little bit of a disagreement, let's say, but it's a disagreement that can get sorted. We've got the pinks and the purples coming in behind. You're going to come out the victor, because I'm not being funny, Christine. I think when you you're the queen. Nobody messes with the queen. Even though you might let them think that they can have their own way, you will make sure that it doesn't happen, that whatever this is happening, it's not going to change anything, that what's going to affect you. But there is going to be a slight disagreement coming in where yin and yang's not going to be quite on the same page. But like I say, it's not going to be a serious argument. It's not going to be a serious fallout or anything like that. You've got the purple coming in, and I think there could be, even with the purple coming in, it could be more of a funny thing that you're going to look back on and think, oh my God, that kind of thing. But I think it's going to be more light-hearted for you. Rebecca, you want a health reading? Let me try my other card for health reading. So bear with me a second. I am going to try for Chantel, though. And just see if I can connect with her sister through card. I'll try and use these cards. But yeah. So, Chantel, are you still here with us, sweets? Rebecca, for you, health-wise, we have got the 9 of Pentacles, my lovely. Health-wise, there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of blue coming around the chest and down and out onto the hips kind of way. There's pressure around the tops of the arms. But I feel this is on and off because it's like blue, white, blue, white. There's something with the neck area. Overall, I think it's affecting all of you, Rebecca. I don't know also if there's a slight bit of depression coming in. I don't know if you can see it on the card, but in the lady's hair, there's like a headdress, and it's like putting pressure down onto the head. So I don't know what that's coming in. There's a lady in spirit, though. Well, there's an energy in spirit that's stepping forward. And they've got the wings up, and they're trying to send you a load of healing. I don't know where the dog comes into play, but there's also a tiny dog. And I don't know what it is with one of your middle fingers. I'm not going to put my middle finger up. But there's, I don't know if it's the middle finger and the one next to it, but there's I don't know where that comes in with the hand. One of the hands is worse than the other, though, because it's got a glove on. But to me, you're getting the healing coming in. I do think that sometimes it gets. I think it does get to you. But I also see that you're quite a strong person in yourself. Sort of like sat straight up tall. So it's like your understanding of it. I don't know what the connection on a spiritual level is, but there's definitely shit. sorry, there's definitely a spiritual level coming in at the side of you. And I don't know whether it's a generation thing around you, Rebecca. I don't know whether there's connections on those paths, because you've definitely got a connection coming in. You can see the pentacles coming up at the side of you. Well, again, we know there's 9, but to me, that's like a connection direct to you from descendants, if you know what I mean. Again, the bird, I don't know whether this bird represents like a hereditary kind of thing, Rebecca, just because, especially with the head, it showed me a strong redness around the head. So I don't know whether when I said when you feel it, I don't know if it's pressure or whether it's a pressure to the head. I don't know whether there's something to do that's an hereditary factor with you, Rebecca, that comes in, but there's definitely something. But as you can see, you've got the Temperance card, which is a healing card coming in. So whereas you're feeling like this with the health issues that's going off, and again, there's something on the tummy, your arms covering your tummy. So there's definitely a stronger issue around the tummy area as well. But if you look at this card, you can see on this card there where the healing's coming in for the tummy on this card. You can also see where it's going to the healing's going to come in. You're still going to feel the pressure, but I think you're going to feel it a lot lighter. I don't think it's a cure. I'm not going to say you're not going to have pain or you're not going to suffer again, but I do think that there's going to be something that's definitely coming in around you. I don't know what the twin flame is around you also, but there's definitely something to do with twins or twin flame. Well, I'm going to say twins. There's definitely something to do with twins, but there's so much healing coming to the head. It's unbelievable, but the waters are going to get clearer around your health, my lovely. Where's she gone? I forgot who asked me for a reading to contact a sister. Right, Chantel. Chantel, are you still in chat, my lovely? I don't know if Chantel's gone. You're welcome, Rebecca. Alison Atkinson. In fact, I'm going to go back to my little cards. I'm enjoying reading from my little deck of cards. My little deck of cards. They're very weird, these cards, though. Oh, they're Aleister Crowley cards. Tothic. Toth cards. Toth cards. Right, Alison, for you, we've got the Science card. So definitely some things are going to be coming up for you that's going to be using your brain. Because the science side to me is definitely things are working out up here. There's a link to the cross. So again, for me, a religious connection, Alison, maybe for you. This sword sort of like going through the cross. And I don't know whether this is symbolizing what I'd read it as is that there's changes going to be coming in to the way you believe in things, or there's a change coming in that's making you look at religion or spiritualism in a complete different light. I think things that what you felt at one point would have been right aren't right now. But there's a strong connection to religion and faith. I don't know, again, see, when I see a card like this, Alison, for me, it's like, how can I explain? When I lost, and I don't know whether this is something that you're experiencing, Alison, or you've experienced, and this is where the faith comes in. When I lost my dad, it was like everything changed for me, where religion and everything come into it. And I don't know whether that's something that you're coming to terms with. Just because of how it's being portrayed and how I would perceive that in your card, Alison. You are gaining strength. You're definitely gaining strength, though, from this. And I think it's opening your mind up to a lot of new possibilities, new pathways. There's definitely some changes going to be coming in, though, around you, but it is all focused around the spiritualism side, the religion side. There's also going to be a gentleman coming in. Don't know if this gentleman's actually coming in from spirit, because he's just stood above the top of the sword. But to me, there's something, there's like there's something across his head. So I don't know if that's significant to you. Do you know, and it might sound daft, and I don't mean it to sound daft or disrespectful. It's like he's got a banana on his head. I don't know what that comes in, and I don't know where yachting comes in for you, Alison, but there's a yacht coming in at the bottom as well. But like I said, definite changes coming in, but it's more a religious base for you. Rob. Rob, for you, we've got the Hermit card. But again, you can see health-wise on the card, you're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. There's definitely a shadow coming down the left side. I know it sounds daft, but the card's showing, I don't know whether you... why have I got Gillian Groves up? Sorry, Gillian, I'm reading for Rob. Rob, can you just comment for me? Let's see if I can find him. No. I can't find Rob. I'll have to know if Rob comes on. So Rob, yeah, for me, there's the shadowing coming down the left side, but they've definitely got the wings coming off your back as well. So I don't know what the issues are around tops of your shoulders. And I don't know whether you feel like you get aging quicker than what you should be. I don't know if that's a relevant thing for you. I don't know if what the cane's representing. I don't know whether there's something to do with your eyes as well, more to do with sight than anything else. But again, do you know what? You're still holding that flame. You're not going to let your health get in the way of who you are and what you want to be or what you want to do. I don't think that you're one of these to give it into it. Again, I think you're a fighter. You're stood on a hilltop, so you are definitely wanting to make that move, because again, I think you're stuck in places in your head that you shouldn't be. You've got a healing coming round to you. I don't know where books comes in, but there's definitely something to do with a journal. Are you journaling your health? Or keeping a journal of how your health is, Rob? Because that's what I'm getting, my lovely. It's not in chat, so I can't read anymore. I was going to pull a different card, but it's not in chat. There were one. Where's it gone? Natasha, I think it was. Hey, Natasha. I've got you, Carol. I've got Laura. Right, my lovely lady. Natasha, you've got the death card. Don't be scared, because it doesn't mean death. So for me, not sure whether your eating is at the minute, Natasha. I don't know if there's issues with your eating or around food-ish. I don't know, but there's definitely something coming in for me just around the food section. I don't know where fish comes in, though. Or vegetarian. That might be the issue with food. I don't know if it might be fish, vegan, vegetarian type of thing. You've got a very strong connection to spirits, though, Natasha. They're sort of like, it sounds daft, but it's like you're fending them off. For me, I don't know whether you're too open and you're not closed off enough. It's like they're drawing all your energy, Natasha. They're drawing all your energy from you. They're taking it away from you and making you feel very withdrawn. But it's like spirit after spirit after spirit after spirit after spirit that's coming in. Definitely work on some grounding effects. Don't know what the eagle represents to you, but there's an eagle coming in also. I think the eating may come in with the fact that you're having no energy. I think that's what the eating side to me comes in as. I think it's that you've got no energy because all your energy is being taken. Definitely start doing protection meditation. Start doing just protect your energy, my lovely, because it's like, yeah, they're just taking all your energy. And that's what I'm getting for you, Natasha, my lovely. Laura. Laura, for you, you've got the Ace of Discs. So again, for me, the Ace of Discs, you've got lots of changes coming into place. Don't know what the letters coming. There's definitely letter or letters coming to you. So I don't know whether you're waiting on letters or you're waiting on a certain letter to come through, Laura, before you can start making all these other decisions, because I don't know whether the decisions you've got to make are based on this letter. So there is going to be that coming through. The green around you, you've got a lot of peacock feathers coming in, Laura. So with the peacock feathers again, have a look what the peacock reference is on a spiritual level, Laura, because there will be a reference going on. There's also a connection with two hearts. So I'm not sure what that reference would mean, but there's definitely a strong connection coming in with the two hearts, my lovely. And gone. Tinker Johnson. Linda Murray. Goodbye. Very rude lady. Bear with me a second. Tinker, for you, my lovely, we've got the Lover's card. Bearing on. Again, there's got to be a celebration that's coming up to do with two younger people to yourself. So either two children, but there's definitely a connection, the celebration coming up between them two. But one's like a lion and one's like a hawk. So to me, the two different characteristics that are coming in around these two. I do think one's female and one's a boy, only because one's carrying feathers and one's carrying like a sword. I don't know if these like a twins or a twinny. They've got like a twinny feeling to them. Cupid's definitely shot his arrow for you, Tinker. So I'm not sure whether relationship-wise, you're in a really good relationship and a good, it's very grounded. Again, you've got that spiritual connection coming in, but on a spiritual level, it's going to be passed down to generations. But I think the female's going to inherit more of a spiritualness than the younger male. I think that she's going to be the one that sort of like not takes control, but like shows more of an interest in it, I think, than the male child. Is it you that's suffering though with lower back, left side? It's like all red. So I don't know if there's a soreness coming in there, and I don't know also if your partner's got an issue with his arm at the minute, because it's showing me an arm issue coming in to I'm going to say around the partner. Loads of purple. So again, on a spiritual level, you're a very spiritual person. Two people in spirits. You've got a male on one side, you've got a female on other. But I don't know what the connection is to feeling bare, to being naked. I don't know whether this is something I think you're going to add to stream. Bloody hell, I don't know what happened then. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you're still here. So yeah, I don't know how much you got of that, but Tinker, you're a very spiritual person anyway. You've got the purple coming in. I don't know whether this bareness is a reference to you and your partner and how you are with the children. I think it's a very open family relationship that's going on. It's like you don't keep anything from each other. I think it's just a very open relationship. It's definitely one that you've created and carved. So I would say the relationship is something, the way that you and your partner sort of like created it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. I hope that makes sense for you. Right, guys, I am going to call it. Because I am been going, I normally only do an hour and I've done 1 hour 19, 1 hour 20. So I hope everybody's enjoyed the reading. I will be live again next Sunday doing tarots, and I will do the pendulum readings. I will come on and try that. I might only be able to connect to two or three at the most, because it can take some time in connecting, and I like to just focus on a certain few. So yeah, we shall see. If there's any of our subscribers on here who are members, put in members chat if you got a reading or not, and I'll try and get to do your reading over in members later in the week. So hope everybody has a good night. I'm not going on to members yet, Laura. No, my lovely. But if you pop in members and just put in a comment saying, "Can I have a reading?" What I'll do tomorrow is I will do some one-card readings in members. So even if you're not in members, if you leave your names, in fact, I'll put a post up, and if you leave your names in members, I'll then come and do a reading for those that didn't manage to get a reading tonight from members, if that's okay. So everybody have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. No, I've caught the off button, and we shall see you again very shortly. So take care, my lovelies, and have a great night. Mwah. Love to you all. Take care. Bye. Oh, and we're live tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Paranormal investigation.